My next guest is getting ready for camp season to begin. Lamar soccer head coach Orlando Cervantes joins me now. Coach, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, Andrew.
Before we talk about those camps, how's the offseason going for your Lamar Lady Cardinals?
Offseason is good. They're away. They're back home for the most part, and they had a good spring. Had some good wins there, so really picking up on last year. Last year was a tough one for us. That was our most talented team, but we lacked some areas in terms of leadership and that kind of stuff. So worked a lot of that in the spring. Hopefully keep going on that in the fall.
Did not make the Southern Conference tournament last season.
Thanks for reminding me, man.
Sorry about that. Had to. Do you think this team is capable of making it this year?
Oh, yeah, and they were more capable last year. But again, we hit a bit of adversity last year. We couldn't kind of dig ourselves out of it, and that's not common. So this year we're doing a lot of, as a coaches, working on, hey, when stuff doesn't go your way, you can still find a way out of it. And we had a good game against McNeese like that in the spring where we won the tournament. We didn't play that well, but we're able to tie it up late, get in the penalty kicks, and that's something that, in the fall our team wouldn't have done.
Let's talk about those camps now. Before the season gets going, it's camp season, as everyone knows in Southeast Texas. Starts out this Saturday with a goalkeeping camp. What's that all about?
Topper Kogan, our goalkeeping coach, is a great goalkeeper trainer, great coach in general. But it's from 8th grade and up, and he works with goalkeepers, both boys and girls, and just making them better in skills and how to deal with crosses in games, shot stopping, just making overall better goalkeepers. And
then besides the goalkeeping camp, there's 2 other camps taking place in July. What are those going to be teaching?
July 6th is one camp, July 20th the next one, and we vary that to everybody's skills. So some players just started, we put them in groups according to their skill levels and their age. The more advanced kids are working on more tactical stuff, how to deal with games, and the younger ones are breaking down their skills. But they all get a good exercise throughout the whole week. But also, we teach them more than soccer. How to deal with other players, teammates, and whatnot. Especially in a camp setting where you don't know everybody there. When we end up with a fun World Cup tournament, which everybody gets kind of crazy, a karaoke at the end for the whole camp, so it gets really good. But it's a lot of fun.
Speaking of World Cup, it's coming up soon.
Yes.
Next week, Saturday is the first group games. Who's going to win it? Women's World Cup.
My heart's always going to say U.S. I got former players on Mexico and Colombia as well. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with Germany on this one.
Really?
I just have a feeling Germany's going to win it. But U.S. is kind of up and down right now. Hopefully they'll be peaking at the time Saturday comes along.
Speaking of the whole soccer thing, the World Cup not the only thing in the news across the world right now. The FIFA scandal, as everyone's well aware of, the corruption, accusations.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that whole thing?
Well, if anybody was surprised that ever went down, it's shocking to me because it's been kind of a very well-known secret that FIFA has done some things that are not up to par, let's say. So I was shocked that the United States was the main, whether the law enforcement kind of going after it to do that. But it's not shocking it's happened. It's just shocking how long it's taken. So we'll see what happens now. Sepp Blatter was reelected, which is another thing that's kind of crazy. But hopefully it'll clean up and it'll be better for soccer all over the world.
Coach is a Golden State Warriors basketball fan.
Yes.
We'll get away from the soccer for a second. There's a lot of Houston Rockets fans that are watching this broadcast tonight. What do you have to say to them, first of all? I'd recommend saying I'm sorry or something like that.
It was a good series. Well, it was a gentleman's sweep, so it was 3-1 Golden State. I took a lot of heat because I did go down to Buffalo Wild Wings and I wore my Golden State Warriors t-shirt. There's only 2 of us in there that liked the team, so I did take a lot of heat for that. But, I respect anybody who roots for the teams where they're from. That's where I'm from. So whether I'm in Texas or Indiana or anywhere else, I'm always going to go for my hometown team. So sorry, Rockets, but wasn't to be this year.
Give us your prediction. Can your Golden State Warriors beat LeBron and the Cavaliers?
Kyrie Irving will make it tough, but I think overall the Warriors have a better team. Klay Thompson got the concussion. I think he'll be back by game 1. I'm going to say Warriors in 6.
Warriors in 6. Brandon Newman is our director back there. He's actually laughing in my ear. Diehard LeBron fan. He just told me flat out, you're wrong.
I could very well be, but if LeBron jumps to another team after this year, Brandon, we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
We will see how that goes. Awesome, Coach. Thanks so much. Joy Camps will be out there soon, and see you guys out there.
All right. Thanks for having me.